I want to bring in now Congressman Jamie Raskin, a member of the House Judiciary Committee. We're happy that you didn't go through the night, Congressman, and thank you so much for joining us. So what happened there at the end? Why didn't you guys vote? Do you know?
Well, yeah, but we had a 14-hour day. We started at 9 a.m., and I think we went to 11 or a little past that. And, you know, we suspect there was some strategy to try to drag us into the middle of the night so they could say, oh, the Judiciary Committee did this in the middle of the night, in the thick of night, and so on. And so we want to do it in broad daylight, so first thing in the morning, so everyone can see exactly what's going on.
What's going to happen tomorrow? You're just going to vote on those two articles tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll come back together and we vote on them sequentially. So people could vote for one or both of them, or one or the other, or neither of them.
What time is it? 10 a.m.? What time?
10 a.m. We are reconvening, and we've been borrowing the Ways and Means Committee room.
Do you think you made your case?
I think it was absolutely overwhelming. It was just staggering, the amount of factual evidence that was assembled over several months by more than a dozen witnesses, all of whom had testimony pointing to the guilt of the president. The president organized, essentially, you know, the way I was thinking of it towards the end of the evening, Don, was that Richard Nixon was charged with abuse of power for organizing a break-in of a political party headquarters to get dirt on his opponent, and Donald Trump is accused of organizing a break-in of American democracy itself in order to plant dirt on his opponent. They're similar crimes, although this one is much vaster in scale and even a more severe threat to democratic sovereignty and the voting rights of the people.
Listen, say what you want. You can say that they weren't, you know, they were not arguing substance. They were not talking about the evidence, but they are on message. Republicans are arguing there was no crime. There's no victim. Do you think that that's persuasive to the public?
Well, you know, if you look at the Nixon Watergate burglary, that was a crime against democracy, and this was very much a crime against democracy and the right of the people to govern without the intervention of foreign powers who've been recruited by the president to come and alter the course of our electoral events. So it's quite analogous to that. Of course, you can compare it also to the Bill Clinton impeachment, but that just makes the Republican position look all the more ridiculous because they defend the impeachment of Bill Clinton for telling one lie about a private act of sex, but they think it's absolutely no problem. It's not an abuse of power for the president to stage this.
He did lie under oath, though.
He lied under oath, but basically what they were saying tonight was it's worse to have one lie under oath about an act of sex than it is to have thousands of lies, an infinite number of lies about public events that go to the character of our democracy and our elections. And that's just not what the framers of the Constitution had in mind. The framers believed that the most serious crime for purposes of impeachment was attacking the integrity of our elections by selling us out to foreign powers, in essence, elevating the private interests of the president over, over the national security and over the rule of law. And that's precisely what Donald Trump did. The whole crime was staging an attack on our democracy in order to promote the political ambitions of the president.
Congressman Raskin, thank you. It's been a long day. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.